Young and the Restless. Spoilers, Tuesday full, the 4th of August 2026. Welcome back to our channel, everyone. Today is a beautiful day to dive into the absolute madness unfolding in Genoa City. Grab your coffee, take a deep breath, and let's get right into the latest, most unhinged drama. Oh my god, I'm screaming. I literally cannot even deal right now. Okay, but listen. You guys have to hear what is happening on the episode for Monday, August 3rd, because my jaw dropped. I was eating dinner and literally choked on my pasta when I realized what was going down. I had to pause and text my friend immediately because I was shaking. Mariah Copeland is a free woman. I'm dead. I am literally putting the crying emoji in my brain right now because I cannot handle the sheer audacity of this storyline. She is out. Just like that. Okay, wait. Let me back up because my brain is going a million miles an hour. So, Mariah gets released from the mental health facility, which, by the way, is just so dramatic because she literally kidnapped a baby. She kidnapped Dominic and she gets a slap on the wrist. I'm yelling at my screen. She was supposed to be thrown in prison, or at least face some actual, serious legal consequences for taking Devon and Abby's child. But no. Instead, she gets sent to this super cushy rehab treatment center. It's like a vacation with therapy. I mean, honestly, only in Genoa City do you commit a major felony and get rewarded with a comfortable stay at a wellness retreat. I'm done. The justice system in this town is actually a joke. Oh wait, before that happened, actually, I forgot to mention earlier, but remember when Devon was threatening to throw the entire legal book at her? He was so furious. And rightfully so. I mean, it's his biological son. But now, all of a sudden, her release day is here, and nobody is ready. Not a single person is prepared for Mariah to just waltz back into society. So picture this. Sharon is at Crimson Lights. She's doing her usual thing, pouring coffee, probably judging everyone silently, and suddenly, boom, Mariah walks in. Surprise! Sharon is completely blindsided. At this point, I'm yelling at my screen again because why wouldn't Mariah tell her mother she was getting out? I know Sharon has been keeping her own secrets lately, which is insane by the way, like mother, like daughter, I guess, but Mariah literally just shows up to surprise her. I mean, I guess she wanted it to be a sweet moment, but if I were Sharon, I would have dropped a whole tray of lattes. Honestly, Mariah should have at least confessed to her mom that the official release date was coming up, but whatever. They have this emotional reunion, and Sharon is just so relieved to have her daughter back. But then, oh my god then, Devon. Okay, where was I? Right. So Devon Winters. I was like, are you serious when he walked into the coffee shop? The timing, the absolute soap opera timing of it all. Devon has been telling his wife Abby that he is totally over his anger regarding Mariah. He looked Abby dead in the eye and was like, I'm fine. I've moved past it. I forgive her. Lies. Literally lies. Abby didn't buy it for a single second. And she was right. She needs to get it together, I swear, because she knows her husband better than he knows himself. So Devon walks into Crimson Lights. And there she is, the woman who kidnapped his son, standing there, sipping a free coffee, looking all rehabilitated. My jaw dropped. You can literally see the blood drain from Devon's face. He is so triggered. And honestly, why would he do that? Why would he pretend he was okay when he is clearly still harboring a mountain of unhinged rage? Wait, did I already say that? Whatever. Anyway, Devon is completely tested by this moment. He is staring at the woman who caused him the worst trauma of his life. And what does Mariah do? She actually has the nerve to look at him after everything she did, and she advises him to forgive himself. The audacity. Not okay. I can't breathe. She is standing there, fresh out of her cushy rehab, telling the man whose baby she stole that hey, needs to find forgiveness and peace. I am literally screaming at my television. Who does she think she is? I get that she was sick. I get that she had a psychological break during the surrogacy. But you do not get to play therapist to your victim. Devon is just standing there, and you can see the billionaire rage boiling under his skin. He has been going through such a hard time lately, his mind is already a total mess, and Mariah's little unsolicited therapy session is absolutely not helping. It's actually making it a million times worse. He naturally tells her to stay far away from Dominic, which D-U-H, obviously, but he is struggling so hard to keep his temper in check. I honestly thought he was going to flip a table in the middle of the coffee shop, and then, because Devon is Devon, he doesn't actually deal with his feelings. No, he confronts her, tells her off, and then he just sneaks away to throw a massive pity party for himself. He goes off to wallow in his own misery and self-righteous anger, which is so typical. He just retreats into his own head, completely shutting out the people who actually care about him. And don't even get me started on Abby. Poor, sweet, Exhausted Abby Winters. She is dealing with so much right now. Her marriage to Devon is hitting a terrible, terrible turning point. I'm calling it now. This is going to end badly. Mark my words. Abby has been trying so hard to be the supportive wife, trying to smooth things over, trying to keep their family intact after the whole kidnapping nightmare. But Devon is just pushing her away. His unchecked rage is literally destroying their relationship. He is so consumed by his hatred for Mariah and his need for control that he is completely neglecting his wife. I mean, think about it for a second. Literally just pause and think about Abby's history. She has been through the ringer. She is an Abbott and a Newman. She deserves the world. And instead, she is stuck managing her husband's temper tantrums. She is watching Devon spiral, knowing that he lied to her about being over his anger, and she is just done. She is so exhausted. You can see it in her eyes. She is trying to de-escalate everything, but Devon is just too mad to see reason. So what does a neglected, emotionally exhausted soap opera wife do when her husband is pushing her away? Oh wait, before that happened actually, let me bring up Daniel Romalotti. Yes, Daniel Romalotti Jr. Okay, but listen. The spoilers for the week of August 3rd are heavily hinting that Abby is going to look for comfort outside of her marriage. And who is right there, ready to be a shoulder to cry on? Daniel. I am honestly so here for this, but also it is so messy. Daniel is already dealing with so much of his own family drama. He has been playing peacemaker between his mom Phyllis and Christine, which is a full-time job in itself because those two are always at each other's throats. And now, Abby is going to come crying to him about Devon. I am literally predicting a massive affair. I can feel it in my bones. It wouldn't be the first time Daniel has been a temporary replacement for Abby. They have history. They have a connection. And right now, Daniel is probably the only guy in town who will just sit there and listen to her without yelling or throwing a billionaire tantrum. Abby needs a soft place to land. And Daniel is looking very, very soft right now. But seriously, how is Devon going to react if he finds out Abby is leaning on Daniel? He is going to lose his mind. He is already unhinged about Mariah. If he thinks another man is moving in on his wife, he is going to explode. I am so invested. I am acting like these are real people doing real things, and I am personally offended by Devon's choices. He needs to wake up and realize that his anger is costing him his family. Okay, where was I? Right. So Mariah is free. Devon is spiraling, and Abby is about to jump ship to Daniel. This whole situation is just a ticking time bomb. And what about Tessa? I didn't even mention Tessa. She has been visiting Mariah, waiting for her to get better, but Tessa has her own confusing feelings going on. If Mariah comes home thinking everything is going to be perfect and back to normal, she is in for a rude awakening. The whole dynamic of the town has shifted while she was locked away in her comfortable little wellness center. I honestly can't get over the coffee shop scene. Just the visual of Devon walking in to get a latte and coming face to face with his worst nightmare. It is peak television. The writers are really giving us everything right now. But I am so mad at Mariah for her little speech. Forgive yourself, Devon. I would have thrown my iced coffee right at her. I swear. The nerve of some people. And then there's Sharon, just standing there trying to protect her daughter, probably feeling guilty for her own secrets, and having to watch Devon and Mariah hash it out in the middle of her place of business. It's too much. It is literally too much for one episode. I am going to need a nap after watching this. So to summarize my completely chaotic thoughts, Mariah is out and delusional. Devon is a hypocrite who is destroying his own marriage because he can't go to real therapy. Abby is the victim here, and is totally going to hook up with Daniel. And Sharon is just caught in the middle of the mess. I am so dramatic about this. But you guys have to admit this is wild, insane, iconic, unhinged, all of the above. I am literally counting down the minutes until Monday's episode. I need to see the exact look on Devon's face when he sees Mariah. I need to see Abby finally snap and walk away from his toxic energy. I need Daniel to swoop in and be the hero. Mark my words. This August is going to go down in Genoa City history as the month everything fell apart for the Winters Chancellor Newman extended family. Alright. I need to go calm down and maybe drink some water because I have been typing so fast my fingers hurt. Let me know in the comments if you guys are as freaked out as I am. Do you think Abby and Daniel are going to cross the line? Do you think Devon is going to do something drastic? I can't wait to read your theories.